What if you're looking at global conflicts with an isolated lens? Ukraine, West Asia, Indo-Pacific. While these are distinct theaters, these crises are happening simultaneously. They're interacting with each other and they're together shaping the global systems. To understand this shift, I've developed a framework and it's called SIMTAC, Simultaneous Integrated Multiple Theaters Active Conflicts. For decades, conflicts were linear. One war, one theater, one timeline. But that model is now breaking down. Let's look at what's happening today. Ukraine, West Asia, tensions in the Indo-Pacific, and disruptions at various maritime routes, which are actually choke points that drive the world trade. They're all happening simultaneously and they are interacting with each other. A drone tactic tested in Ukraine shows up in West Asia. Sanctions in Europe have been shaping and reshaping global financial systems. A disruption in Hormuz has affected energy prices across Asia. This is not a coincidence, this is concurrency with integration. SIMTAC is built on three core ideas. One, simultaneous. Conflicts are happening simultaneously. Integrated. They interact with each other across systems. In multiple theaters. They spread across distant geographies and domains. Now this translates to something new. These create changes that are fast, multidimensional and systemic. Earlier conflicts were contained. Now conflicts transmit through energy routes, supply chain, financial markets and technological networks. Once these start transmitting, the conflict wherever it is originated does not remain local, it becomes global. Let's look at real examples of SIMTAC. Russia, Ukraine. The war didn't stay in Europe. Sanctions triggered currency shifts, BRICS alignment and energy reconfiguration. At the same time, drone warfare held a war in this theater and now is being replicated globally. Let's move to West Asia. It is the most active SIMTAC arena today. 20% of the world's oil is impacted and transits via Hormuz. Red Sea disruptions impact Europe's supply chains. Low-cost drones are challenging billion-dollar air defense systems. Even the alliances are shifting. NATO largely stayed out, Britain acted independently. Countries are hedging their bets. They're forming blocs, national interests rule supreme. Let's look at Indo-Pacific. Taiwan is not just a flashpoint, it is the center of global semiconductor supply. Any disruption here impacts telecommunications, defense, healthcare and automotive, all critical. This is where conflict meets the global industry. Now let's look at maritime choke points. Let's look at the map. Hormuz, Malacca, South China Sea, Red Sea. These are not separate risks. These are interconnected pressure points. Any disruption in one cascades into the other. India has shown strategic agility so far, but the responses have been episodic. The challenge is different now. It needs to move from reactive positioning to design system-level strategy. Because in SIMTAC, decision space shrinks very quickly, and that becomes the most valuable currency. In the absence of decision space, the ability to maneuver, the elbow room to negotiate, literally becomes unavailable. So the real shift is, conflicts are no longer linear, they're simultaneous. Conflicts are no longer isolated, they're integrated. Conflicts are no longer contained, they're systemic. SIMTAC is a lens to understand the world as it is becoming. It is a construct for forward-looking geopolitical strategy. Because the next phase of global conflict won't be decided by one war or two wars. It will be shaped by many, happening together simultaneously. They will be integrated and they will impact every part of the world. If you want deeper insights into defense and geopolitical strategy, please follow and subscribe to Defense and World Affairs Monitor. Thank you for watching us.